guys, my name is Sharad. I'm super excited to have Michael Pinter on this call. Michael has been using REsimpli for a long time now, and he's been amazing with giving us some really good feedback to help us keep improving REsimpli. So I wanted to have him on this call and just ask him about his experience with REsimpli so far. Welcome, Michael. How are you doing, man?
I am great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for coming on this call. So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live? What market do you invest in?
So I live in New York City suburbs of Long Island. That is my main area of investing. I've been doing this full time for about 10 years.
Awesome.
And really 98% of what I've done is local to New York. I'm now thinking about expanding to some other areas, but pretty much everything I've done now is on Long Island, New York.
Okay. And what kind of investing are you doing?
For the first 4 years, I bought mostly at live auctions or online auctions or from REO agents, and I got renovated everything. About 6 years ago, I switched to direct-to-seller marketing. Since then, I've really shifted more towards wholesaling. But I would say 40 to 50% of the properties I buy, I close on and either wholesale them or rehab them. And about 50 to 60% of the properties I buy, I wholesale.
And do you mind sharing how many deals are you doing per month or per year?
Sure. So last year we did about 40 deals in 2021. And this year we're trying to get over 50 deals for the year.
That's amazing, man. And especially in Long Island, New York, that's fantastic. You know, you're not buying $30,000, $40,000 houses over there.
Right.
How big is your team right now?
So I have 3 people in lead management, one person who's doing PPC for me and as a general admin, 2 cold callers, and then I have the only US based employee I have is my disposition manager who does all my disposition.
So you have a very virtual team then. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I just tell you something interesting. I am actually scheduled to fly to Manila to actually meet my team for the first time at the end of this month.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm actually also flying to Manila sometime this year, in December probably, to meet with our team. So it'll be great. Yeah, let me know what your experience was like.
Yeah, sure.
It's exciting, man. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to appreciate that. So you mentioned for your marketing, you're doing PPC, cold calling. Do you do direct mail also or anything else?
I have done a lot of direct mail in the past, and
Right.
I am trying to narrow my focus on direct mail and shift to spending a lot of that marketing money that I was spending on direct mail on pay-per-click. So I'm not stopping direct mail, but I'm getting more focused on my direct mail. I was sending out 25,000 postcards a month, and I'm narrowing it down. I'm not sure how narrow it's going to get, but I'm sort of shifting to pay-per-click. I also do the calling, I do texting, and I do ringless voicemails also.
Got it. Awesome, man. Yeah, tell us, how long have you been using REsimpli for?
I had a partner for many years, and we broke up right before COVID. That was around January of 2020.
Right.
And realized quickly that I wanted to get a new CRM for the new business. That's really when I started using REsimpli.
Right. Yeah, I know you've been using for a long time, over 2 years now. Yeah, you were on 1.0, and then you mentioned you were using a different system. What system were you using?
So I had used Investor Fuse, original, the Podio-based system. I never switched to their newer ones, and I was basically that Podio-based system.
Okay, so basically for it. And so before you switched to REsimpli, did you have any hesitation about you start using REsimpli?
When I switched, the system was much more primitive than it is now. It didn't do a lot of the things, but I sort of knew that. To me, it's still, even in its primitive state, it offered a lot of advantages to me over Podio that I thought were worth switching. And I trusted you that you would make the improvements that you had promised that you would, and you've more than kept your promise.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you switched to REsimpli, what were some of the main challenges that you were looking to solve?
I never had my drip campaign set up in my earlier systems. That was my fault. That wasn't the system's fault. The system did offer that. I just never had them set up. A lot of other software programs that I needed to use. So I was using CallRail, and I was using the accounting software. And when I looked at REsimpli for the price, considering I felt like I didn't need the accounting software anymore because REsimpli has an accounting function, and I didn't need CallRail because it has built-in phone lines and it tracks it. To me, it seemed like a huge bargain and something that was certainly worth trying. And that's how I looked at it as something that actually made me money every month, because
absolutely
figuring in all the costs of the other 3 programs that I had used, it was
I appreciate that, man. And what has been the most valuable feature for you in REsimpli?
I think the automated drip campaigns has been very, very helpful to me, especially the ones that come in before you even made contact with the lead. That's helped. The built-in automated follow-up has really helped me a lot.
Awesome. I appreciate it. And anything else you would like to share with us about REsimpli that I might not have asked you?
I think it's an amazingly good software. Certainly for the price, it's a bargain. And I think that I don't know of any other CRMs, and I've been through a lot of CRMs. I don't know of any other CRMs that are constantly improving like you guys are, where you're coming out with features sometimes that we didn't even realize we wanted, that really help on a regular basis, if not monthly, then certainly quarterly. And I think it's really amazing to have a software program where you're constantly getting better. It's constantly improving without them asking you to pay more. And I think it's a really testament to you and your team. I think you guys done a great job.
Thank you so much, man. My last question is, has REsimpli helped you close more deals?
Absolutely. It's brought back deals from the dead that I never thought it would via the automated drip campaign. And the way we are able to segment different markets has helped us with our KPIs. And because it's such a KPI focused software program, it's really helped us stay on top of what our numbers are so that we can, get to the numbers that we want to be at.
Yeah, we hear that all the time that, people have moved some leads to dead lead. They had written off and then they end up hitting back just based on the drip campaign.
Right. Every time we put something in dead, unless the house is sold, but if just because someone says they're not selling, we throw them into a long-term, something 2-year drip campaign. Those leads do come back really without any effort whatsoever besides clicking the button one time. So it's great.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much. So this was a testimonial from one of our very active users. If you would like to learn more on how REsimpli can help you close more deals and make more money in your wholesaling business, check us out at REsimpli.com. And if you're ready to sign up and would like to get 50% off the first month, use the link in the video description or in the pinned comment for this video, and you'll get 50% off the first month. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.